Welcome back, everybody. Hope you are all doing well again today. This is going to be a little short one with Foundry. Just want to do a quick updates as we did. The other episode should have come out just a few minutes ago while getting stuff flattened and thought about, and the research for the third thing done. I was listening to and rewatching and thinking about the F1s and stuff, and man, I'm bad. And I guarantee you people by the time have watched this have been like, man, is he going to notice? Is he going to notice? Let's wait and see. I noticed, it just took me some time, that the firmament bars that we feed into this, make I don't think I can see it from here. Yeah, I can. Here, have to be in the lava smelters, which is the money. I keep forgetting has a this is, some of the stuff is going to take a little while to click, and I do apologize, but feel free to point it out to me in the comments. Beforehand, we, made money, we didn't make money. We printed it pretty much ourselves with a mixture. So I kind of sort of forgot. So I'm going to take these down. So I'm going to show you, because I'm not done. We're not ready for the next one because I haven't finished cleaning. But I wanted to catch up on a few things. And I've got to remember, new overhaul, new mechanics, yada, yada. And as I've been waiting for stuff to produce, I've been upgrading things, as you can see, from 1 to 2s, and I'm still having severe power issues. What are you for? No. Looks like just storage. Okay. What was I gonna... Oh, yeah. I was coming over here to look at this. No, I'm not, because I don't have power. You're just... I don't want the rubble. Give me... No. This will help for a couple of minutes. So I am going to need to bring it down, and we're going to do twofold. So what we're going to do, as I thought about it, I'm going to put, the elevator here to get the plates back that we're going to basically dip in lava. Well, I might as well put a shuttle here that feeds into the... Ooh, yeah, that's actually a really good idea. Let me go ahead and do that. That's not hotkeyed anymore. All right. That. Put you there for now. So actually, we need to wait. I need to put that in shape because we're going to just, like I said, this is going to be a real short, sweet, to the point kind of thing. And I have been trying to ease my issues with a little roundabout here, because it takes time, but every one of this plus the water plus one biomass gives me 2 biomass. So for every 1 biomass, 1 gravel, water's free, doesn't count. So every 1 gravel, 1 biomass gives me 1 biomass, because the other biomass, has to go back in there to make another one. So I've got a little loop-de-doo thing going on here. It's not very effective, as you can see. We're still going to try to push it to the solar. Do that. That'll get at least for I don't know if that's going to get enough. Probably not. All right. This is what I get for flattening everything and not paying attention to my power. Okay, so let's get that and that. Let's see, do you have nothing? All right, there we go. Look at that now. Let's book it over here because the elevators will stay working. I'm not too worried about it. But I got to remember this, well, of course there's cloud coverage, is a major new overhaul to mechanics. I've been ignoring it, but simply because I forget. It wasn't needed before. So let's see. Station upgrades. What can we... So we could do we could do solar panels. What's station's main power? Well, it doesn't say available. What else? Pretty much all we've got. What do we need for this? All general repairs. All right, so whoop. All right, so we need general repairs. So that's Fullermite bars, construction. All right, so let's start that. Because I was looking through here, and this looks interesting, and this really looked interesting. I'm still that. But this sounds interesting. Like this might help our research in some form or fashion. So, you know, beforehand, all I did, you know, you repaired it, stabilized it, and then you stuck storage and other stuff on it. So it didn't initially have a game breaking, well, I say game breaking, but it didn't have a major, ooh, I gotta do this. I gotta use it. I need to remember we do need to do it. We do need to use it, and it is going to happen whether I want to or not. Okay. I gotta remember that side. Nothing, yeah. So let's see if I'm looking at here. Yeah, I wanted it on this. And yeah, as you can see, I haven't gotten down here to fix this either. Nope. Do I have this? I do not have it hotkeyed. I did remember to make them. So it's going right in. So let's put you there. Wait, nope. Nope. That's the wrong one. 8. We need a bottom. Still right there, but just the right piece. That should give me my beams. Yes. All right. So you're gonna out here. I think we need double out. And then double ends. I wonder if this makes a difference. We're gonna have to. Can I move you that direction? Maybe. Three. Nope. Nope. Don't have a jetpack. I remember. So. To there. Okay. So I'm thinking 2 ends. Yeah. That will go there. And I'll need you for outs. You in there, you in there. go out there. Okay. Well, okay. Comes out of there, and those can take multiple, and then goes in there that can take multiple. And we made. Oh, for crying out loud! Why would you? Ooh. Why? Why won't you let me do that? You know what? I'm going to do that, and you can't tell me no. So, me. You like them apples, Doc? Probably out of power up top. That's fine. So, yeah, feeds it, and I figure 2 per... Oh. I'll get to that. Like I said, I've got a lot of flattening and whatnot. This was just, I had thoughts and I wanted to go over it. And, you know, get some of this stuff done up where I can get a power fixed. I don't think I'll need... So let's go here. To there. See if you play nice. Will you play nice? You will play nice. Thank you. That's going to start digging. You as outs. You're going to be... I've already got this kind of sort of set up. Remember, right, I'm never going to need much glass, but that's that. You know what? There. All right. Now I can set this up like I was going to say in peace. All right. Not really. All right. So which one? And 2 on the right. Gotcha. Right there. I have you feed that. And you because I know I need certain things for research purposes. So you got to go. As long as we keep selling bots, we're good. All right. Figure. Transport from the space station to the factory. Bring my money down. Confirm. And then nothing is going to happen real quick. I'm trying to get, well, besides seeds, I'm thinking I'm going to expand this, and this will be solar land over here. If I remember right, there was nothing, yeah, there other than down here, which is more than likely oil. This could be pretty open territory, and solar's pretty easy to maneuver and finagle. It's just getting the right numbers with the solar, oh, and the poles and the transformers. I really don't want to use my red ore to power this stuff. We're almost there. Doing 600 and some. All right. Here's what we're going to do. That. There's that. You can go. You can go. Next, I've got a mess in here. All right. Now give me this. Because that's not going to work because we don't have stuff. You're there. Actually, you're going to go. Oh. I'll get that stuff turned on. Then it'll slowly feed the others, and that gets everything turned back on. And since these aren't well, they weren't working. They are now. Actually, that's a much better idea. There. That way, in case either side ever gets filled up, it can prioritize the other side. It's like when this is filled up and I'm not needing down here for whatever I'm doing, it can it'll be backed up, so it'll force everything to be lava smelted. All right, so we got that. We got that. Now, which one did you need? I don't remember. You needed the bars. We need this one right here. Nope. Well, that's not a... Whoop, you know what's going to be even more important? Actually carrying this down here. There we go. Another one of you, sir. You. One for you. And one of the new big boys for you. Oh, look at y'all grown up. You, there we go. Now, the only thing we're missing is telling you what to do with your life. And we're going to do that. Okay, now, We know that stuff could change. Anything could change at any given time. So we're give this stuff a little bit of room. And you. Oh, look at that. We're making them already. How far down do we want to come? Right there should be good. Okay. And that's not right. You are. All right. So we need. Okay. Red. Nope. Come with me. Ooh, this is not gonna be. I don't. All right. Let's try this again. I think I have some of this on me. All right, that gets that off of me. We're gonna go. There. On. Okay. No, he's gonna be that one. There. The center. Ooh, and I need a few more of those. Ooh, no, that, no. Hold on. That's gonna be a mess and a half. All right. This one we gotta change up. There we go. Because if not, that's gonna load the red onto those. Okay, so now I can get that accomplished. Let's head back. I'm also wondering if I should put this stuff, say, we've got juice. Let's go down because I could have sworn this said no power. And ooh. Not what I want to hear. Of course, I get down here and the general repairs are done. Oh well. Yep, there's no power down. Why is there no power down here? I hate it when you do this. All right. Now? No, no. You're not really going to make me do this, are you? In all fairness, whatever. As long as you work, I really don't care. All right. Sure, whatever. It was working last time, so. Be working? All right. You can't tell me I ran out of stuff already up there. Because if that goes, by the time I get up there, if that goes from not, you've got power. Yeah, because all this stuff is running. Where is... Let me see the power grid. Let's see. Total low voltage grid 32. So, in all fairness, I probably could use another one. Can I get like 2 more? Nope. I need rods. There. All right. So that's got that. Let me keep pushing. At that. Circuit boards, then chemical processing, then the energy cells. Polymer board. I can't remember. That was a mixture of 2 things. Can't remember what though. I want to know about this R&D. I want free stuff. Construction drone bay? Construction drones are used to build new space station modules. More drones make the complex. Alright. I want this. R&D lab allows for further improving our production. Requires not enough power. 10 megawatts. No megawatts. Alright. How much do you make? 20 megawatts. Alright. We're gonna need a decent amount of these anyway. Was it just the rods? Goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, you come out. This way. You can go to that. You can go to that. You can go to that. The smelter's even... You're a pain. I don't know if I can make it down there. Shooting through that circuit board pretty good, though. Guess I gotta remember to get that's right. I deleted this number when I was doing stuff. I gotta get the bot set back up too, but I know what I'm gonna do on it. I'm gonna put it on the back side. That'll be... Let me look at this real quick, because like I said, this is gonna be just a short explanation. We'll handle R&D in a bit. So you're... Alright. Get off my... Or I could come down just right in here. Alright, so I can't drill that, but I could drill... Hold on. That. I want to go right. I want to drill it. -60. Negative 109. Okay. Be my future me notes along with fixing that. But at least I finally, dawned on me. It's like, hey, money is actually used planet side. So we got to get drones working. Well, they're not technically a drone. They're a bot. All right. So for one Xeno, one machinery, one electronics, we get 20, roughly 20 bars. Yeah. So all that's good. Everything's running. Yeah. Let me find our drone. Bots. Not you. You. Okay, I'm confused. Where are you? Ah, here you are. All right. Not you. We're going to come this way. Right in here. Because this is no trouble just to pick up and move. What I could do, yeah. All right, no, because I don't want to. What are you? What are you? Okay, I need to see what you are. Okay, I'm not going to make many of those. That is fine. Nope. Because that'll get replaced later with the third one. You, no, you. Give me all that. Uh, I wish I had jump jets. Here? Nope. Actually, at this rate, it's going to be just as easy. Let's bring you out. And say if I added more onto there, that'd be fine. Say there? Put a hook in right there. Yes. All right, you go up. You're going to go from factory to station. You're taking that. Confirm. Yep. Now that stuff will load. Can I give you these? Have any more? No, we're good. We're good. All right. We're good. All right. That's got me caught up with what I was wanting to show, just with the... I need to start paying attention to the station and the actual new mechanics. And I didn't notice that last time because, well, I'm used to the original early access where there wasn't much of a story. It was more of a factory design builder, and that was about it. But we've got this later on when we get the... I know the yellows. I forget what there's something after yellow. And I never did get to that initially. But that will come in and we'll run that on the back side of this area. Well, we're perfectly good for research other than, you know, I might move it again. We got all this area over here to work with. Everything is on the bus and running. Circuit boards are about to ding. Let's let that ding. Yay, ding. No Carl. Good. Just Carl. All right. So we got that. All right. Chemical processor. Fluid stuff. All right. Need that. And then we can get solar, and that will fix so many of my issues. And then hopefully the R&D will be something neat that we will handle first thing next time. I am an independent fabricator. That is good to know. But I have got more flattening to work with, or for. As I'm going to see, oh, that was olamite. All right, so that is the oil. We'll deal with that. Lava, minerals, gotcha. More lava. Ooh, we're fixing to run out of the basic stuff. We'll have to dig that out eventually. And what I'll probably do... maybe dig underneath all this while underground and bring the elevator. Ooh, I set the top. Ooh, that's going to be rough. Yeah. Because we're going to have to get that soon. That's not going to last much longer. I don't think I've seen any more. Yeah, there's no red on here. So we're going to have to get the... I forget what the big scanner is. There's a big building that can do that for us. Oh, no. Yeah, we're out of power again. All right. Well, that stinks. I'll get more of that handled eventually. Right now, I'll just diggy. So, like I said, short, sweet, to the point. I'm back to flattening and leveling. And eventually we'll get the beam and explosives to do it for me. Right now, I don't mind doing it by hand while, you know, listening to some music or some other stuff because I need the biomass. because this just, it would take a lot of these, which would be another waste of power. So, but at least this gives me a little leeway. So until next time, for the full time, hope you have a good day, good afternoon, whichever the case might be. Till then, I'm going to be digging a hole.